Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz. Number 2. This video is to break down what exactly happened during the fight, events leading up to the fight, and what to expect next. Let's dive right into it. Anthony Joshua, looking to bounce back from his first career loss against Ruiz on June 1st, came in with a game plan of strictly fighting on the outside. Joshua was able to establish his jab in the first round to keep himself safe on the outside. His straight right hand was also finding a home and tags Ruiz in the first round. Ruiz gets clipped with the straight and a cut appears on his eye. The round ends with Joshua leading the scorecards 10-9. The second round begins and Ruiz is trying to stalk down Joshua. Joshua is doing a good job staying on the outside. He's sticking to the game plan, pretty different from his first fight where he liked to brawl in the pocket. Ruiz gets caught with the hard left hand right here. Joshua lands a flurry of punches to Ruiz. With Joshua in control, dictating the pace with his hand speed and movement, I'm going to skip over to round 6, coming in on the scorecards 49-46 Joshua. In the 6th round, Ruiz lands a hook and Joshua fires back with some jabs and hooks. Joshua likes exchanging in the pocket, but proved in the first fight that it was a big mistake. Can Joshua resist brawling? For now, he still looks like the disciplined fighter and sticking to the game plan he came in with. The round ends and the scorecards have Joshua at 59 and Ruiz at 55. So we're going to jump over to the 8th round. I promise you guys are not missing much. It's more of the same, Joshua dictating the pace in these previous rounds. The 8th round begins. The fighters get into a clinch, but Ruiz fails to take advantage in the pocket. No luck this time. Joshua beginning to let loose and show that he's more about the jab and starts throwing bigger punches. Ruiz catches Joshua with the signature chopping right hand to the top of the head. Ruiz also lands another hard right to the head. He also follows up with a couple of other big punches. Ruiz at last makes a presence in the fight. Ruiz is now throwing big punches and the fighters exchange some words at the end of the round. This is the best round yet for Ruiz and Joshua still leads the cards at 78-74. The 11th round begins. Ruiz comes out and it seems that he understands he's going to need to score a knockdown in these last 2 rounds in order to have a chance to defend the belts. We definitely see the urgency from Ruiz, but I think it would have been a lot more helpful if it was earlier into the fight. Ruiz is coming out with some big punches to initiate, but Joshua is clearly not interested in brawling at this point of the fight. Ruiz can't seem to find his rhythm to opening up Joshua and is getting frustrated in trying to chase down Joshua. Joshua leads the scorecards 108-101. Final round begins. Ruiz comes out immediately looking to close the distance and get enough to brawl with Joshua. Joshua lands a big right hand and continues keeping the fight on the outside. He knows he's about to take the fight in just minutes, and the final 30 seconds has Ruiz taunting and calling for Joshua to the center of the ring. The round ends. Joshua wins 118-110. Joshua takes this fight easily by going the distance with textbook boxing. Joshua also mentioned that boxing is all about hitting and not getting hit. Joshua improved his record to 23 wins and 1 loss, and also reclaimed the WBA, IBF, and WBO championship belts. Ruiz fell to 33 wins and 2 losses. Let's get into a few more details that people are overlooking. During their first appearance on June 1st, Ruiz weighed in at 268 pounds and Joshua at 247.8 pounds. Joshua weighed in this fight at 237 pounds, which means he actually lost 10 pounds since the last fight. The conditioning and training to take this fight was serious. Ruiz weighed in this fight at a whopping 283 pounds. He gained 15 pounds since the last fight. Probably lots of partying, procrastination, and other non-boxing related stuff on his plate after winning a championship. Keep in mind, there's a 46-pound difference between the fighters now, which showed a speed advantage for Joshua during this fight. Throughout the fight, Ruiz seemed more flat-footed and not as elusive as he was in the first fight. The weight gain is most likely the cause. Ruiz also admits during the post-fight conference that not training as hard as he could was the reason for his performance that night. Ruiz is the first Mexican-American heavyweight world champion in all of boxing history. I believe that he will bounce back in his next fight as long as he puts in the work for it. Now that the title is taken away from him, he now has to work towards that goal once again. Although I'd love to see how Ruiz will come back, I don't think he deserves an immediate rematch, seeing how he walked into this one. And for Anthony Joshua, this fight victory proves that he has the ability to focus his training to win with an incredible discipline from the outside. I can't see a fight with Deontay Wilder happening in the foreseeable months, but I do think the fight with Tyson Fury is more possible. What do you guys think would have changed the outcome of this fight? Let me know down in the comment section. If you enjoyed watching this fight breakdown, be sure to let me know down below, and always remember to like this video, share, and subscribe to stay tuned for my next breakdowns. Tomahawkins out.